नहीं सर ने बताया मैं तो क्लास कर रहा हूँ इधर। हाँ हाँ उन्हीं से कर रहे होते हैं ना। प्रोसीजर होता है वहाँ हमारे यहाँ में बंदे पहले को कहते हैं तो ऑल राइट का कहता है। फिर हमारे यहाँ पर एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, इस तरह मल्टीमीडिया नहीं, इस तरह प्रॉपर सिस्टम नहीं है, जिसकी वजह से वहाँ ऑलरेडी उनके पास प्रोवाइडेड है थ्रू मल्टीपल मीडिया। उसे जो मीटिंग वो कहता है ना कि नाउ द respondent side will take the podium or the petitioner side will take the podium। वो जज खुद कहता है, वो कहता है उसके क्या टाइम जाया कर रहे हैं क्यों देना वो काफी देर से आए हुए हो क्या जी? क्यों? तैयारी के लिए या क्लास के लिए? ओके कुछ हेल्प हुई थी जो मेमोरियल सैंपल भेजे थे वो वैसे हैं तो वो 50-50 पेजेस के। उसका मैटर ये था कि जस्ट आप देख रहे हैं हेडिंग्स टाइटल कवर पेज वो जो टिकट आता है कोई मसला नहीं, आराम आराम से तो आपने अलग अलग किए हैं, ठीक है। ये केस पढ़ा था, ये वाला कोट किया हुआ है, मरी वर्सेस एक्सप्रेस न्यूज़पेपर। पढ़ा था, पढ़ा था इसको।
नहीं ये वैसे नहीं है, लेकिन 4-5 ग्रुप चल रहे हैं। अभी लास्ट टाइम जो है 2016 की बात है, वो बिल्कुल सेम टू सेम वही था केस। सर ये कारण, लेकिन उसमें इंजेक्शन जो है सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज वहां पर क्लियर नहीं कर रहे। एक वो जो जज था उसने लगाई थी इंजेक्शन, और वीडियो में जब दायर की इसके केस की पहले बोल रहा है तो उन्होंने कहा था कि ये बनती नहीं है। तो वो उन्होंने आर्टिकल जो ह्यूमन राइट्स आर्टिकल 10 ये फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन जब इन्होंने कहा था कि हमें ग्रांट की जाए, तो उन्होंने जज ने यही कहा था कि जो आप बात करें ना आर्टिकल 207 आर्टिकल जो नेक्स्ट में क्या ये पैराग्राफ यही बात किया कि इसकी कुछ ये लिमिट्स भी है, वो लिमिट्स ये कि मॉरलिटी आनी चाहिए, उसमें मॉरल आनी चाहिए, और जो इसकी सेक्टर एक्टिविटीज इस बंदे के साथ है वो आप कभी कर रहे हैं कि मॉरल के अगेंस्ट नहीं करना। उसमें जो जज ने बात
नहीं हो सकता। आपने पढ़ा था क्या समझ में आएगा इस वाले केस में?
सर इसमें ये कि जो सांगा दिया है उसमें से उसके अगेंस्ट से खिलाफ जो मौजूद है
रिलेवेंट लॉ बताइएगा, रिलेवेंट कौन सी चीजें इनको करती हैं?
आर्टिकल 10 इसमें ये वो सॉरी ऐड है सर, इसमें उसको 10 के तो उनको सर अलाउ है कि ये लगाते हैं ट्राई करने का जो प्यार है बार बार हो, लेकिन आर्टिकल ऐड में सर उनको मतलब इसकी याद को।
अच्छा वैसे आप रेडी हैं? मैं अगर वन साइड सुनूं
और ये साफ हो जाएगा भाई कैसे अगर प्रोग्राम है
तो आप उसी के लिए क्यों आएंगे?
नहीं क्या नहीं भाई ये क्या
तो वेट करें या आप अपना बताएंगे?
जैसे आप
चलिए ऑर्डर से आप लोगों के लिए क्या फ्लेक्सिबल है?
जैसे आप हम वैसे क्या कर सकते हैं
जैसे पोडियम में मुझे पता चले थोड़ा, देखें अब आपकी क्लास का थोड़ा इस तरह का स्ट्रक्चर है कि असाइनमेंट इसलिए देते हैं कि भाई थोड़ी आपकी अपनी ग्रूमिंग हो। चले नहीं आए खैर, आप लोग आए ये केस को थोड़ा ब्रीफ करें, बताएं। पेन
Respected my lord, my name is Razia and I'm from the senior council.
सर आपने तो आज ये एक कौन सा
Respected my lord, my name is Razia and I'm from the senior council and I am the senior counsel from the complainant side and he is the proxy counsel. His name is Mohammed Saad. May I proceed my case? Kindly refer to the page number 4. I want to start the case from the facts. Paragraph number 3. On 14 April 2011, The Sun published an article entitled Footy Stars Affair with the Big Brothers Imogen Thomas, claiming that the Premier League footballer had engaged in a 6-month thing with the Thomas, thought it did not name the player involved. However, the first mention of the alleged relationship on the social media appeared at 10:02 p.m. British summertime, posted by James Webley, a UK citizen from Guildford. Respected my lord, kindly refer to the page number 4, paragraph number 1. This memorial is submitted on the behalf of the claimant, CTB, a high-profile married footballer who seeks judicial protection of his private life from the public exposure by the defendants, News Group Newspaper, Ltd, and Imogen Thomas. The case arises from the publication thread concerning an alleged no, the name of a person. She's a girl. The case. She's a girl, and the newspaper published an article about her that she's involved with the claimant of a footballer CTB. Fling affair with the CTB. CTB is a high-profile married footballer. Yes, why not? This is a made up name. Basically, a CTB is was not a CTB is a man. But in this case, according to their reputation, the real name of this guy was not mentioned here. There. Sure. She had affair with the CTB with the CTB footballer. Yes. Yes. Sir, blackmail suggestions. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The case arises from the publication thread concerning an alleged affair between CTB and Tom CTB, a renowned footballer. He had page number 4, paragraph number 1. Yes. Has been involved in relationship with Imogen Thomas, which he sought to keep it private. This relationship, if disclosed, would not only impact his personal and family life, but also his public reputation and career. Publication concerns the intended publications by NGN involves private and intimate details about CTB's relationship with Thomas. CTB contends that this information is of a highly personal nature and should not be disclosed to the public, as it infringes on his right to privacy. Right to privacy, honorable judge, it's mean that every individual have the right to spend its life according to their privacy. See, because even if a person is a high profile, so he has the right to spend his life. He has the right to spend his life privately. Honorable Judge, kindly refer to the page number 6. Here are the legal issues of this of the facts. Honorable Judge, page number 5, the last paragraph. This is the proof that Billy Jones disclosed that this alleged news. A new Twitter account named Billy Jones disclosed the alleged details of several anonymized privacy injunctions, including the claim that CTB, a married footballer, had an extramarital affair with Imogen Thomas. Although Thomas' identity could be disclosed in the UK media, CTB's identity remained protected. Subsequently, tweets revealing CTB Manchester United player Ryan Giggs were widely circulated and reported by foreign media outlets. Here are the legal issues of the facts. The first one is expectation of privacy. Does CTB have the reasonable expectation of privacy under Article 8 EC, European Convention Human Rights, concerning the intimate details of his relationship with Imogen Thomas? Honorable Court, may I first explain the legal issue number 1, and then I will explain the argument on that legal issue. Honorable Judge, may I kindly refer to the page number 7. Here is the argument of my first legal issue is that Article 8 European Convention Human Rights, the right to respect. Right to privacy in the UK, because as we know, this is the law in the UK. So, regarding this law, UK law 1998.
This is the only law European countries that the right that is our right that is mentioned in some other states.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peck versus United Kingdom 2003. Here's the mention the case. May I read the? Honorable Judge, kindly refer to page number 14. Here is the Peck versus United Kingdom 2003. Page number 14.
Yes.
Case law precedent, Peck versus United Kingdom 2003. Here is the judgment of this case. The European Court of Human Rights found a violation of Article 8 when CCTV footage of Mr. Peck attempting suicide was publicly disclosed. The court held that even actions in public could warrant privacy protection if the disclosure is unwarranted and intrusive. Relevant CTP's right to privacy regarding personal and sensitive information despite his public figure status. refer to the page number 7. Intimate Article 8, European Convention Human Rights. The right to respect for private and family life is protected under Article 8 of the European Convention Human Rights. This right is crucial in cases involving personal and intimate relationships. The honorable judge, the relationship between CTB and the Thoms involves private and sensitive details of the CTB's life. The expectation of privacy extends of all individuals, including public figures, concerning their intimate relationships. Refer to the case law Murray versus Express. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kindly refer to the page number 14. Here is the judgment on that case. The Court of Appeal ruled that photographs of J.K. Rowling's son taken without consent infringed the child's privacy rights. The court emphasized the need to protect the privacy of individuals, including
Privacy right and the right to privacy of any normal person are the same, highly different in these rights.
these are same.
Same right.
This protect of rights individuals, including children of public figures. Relevance affirms that public figures and their families have privacy rights, supporting CTP's claim for a protection of his intimate life details. Honorable Judge, may I kindly refer to the page number 6. There is my second legal issue.
Relevant section and the two case laws which are related to the right to privacy. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
The first issue was that the CPP have a reasonable
Yes, sir.
of privacy under Article 6 concerning the etiquette to relationship with the girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
Any other relevant things related to law supports the first argument?
Why not, sir?
Regarding the
Okay, sir. May I
question regarding the is that human rights exist on this case or not?
It is, sir. Sir, page number 12, the Protection from Harassment Act 1997. Page number 12, statute Protection from Harassment Act 1997, Section 1, prohibition of harassment. A person must not pursue a course of conduct which amounts to harassment of another, and which he knows or ought to know amounts to harassment of the other. The second one is for the purpose of this section. For the purpose of this section, the person whose course of conduct is in question ought to know that it amounts to harassment of another if a reasonable person in possession of the same information would think his course of conduct amounted to harassment of the other. Page number 6. My second legal issue is that balancing rights. How should the court balance CTB's right to privacy against NGN's right to freedom of expression under Article 10 ECHR?
These rights were violated by the public authorities or the public newspaper or any other.
Yes, sir.
These rights were violated.
Sir, by
That right was violated by a which person?
sir, the news channel The Sun. May I proceed further? May I kindly refer to the page number 7, the B part, lack of public interest. Here is my argument of my second legal issue. Publishing details about an individual's private life, particularly those of sexual nature, does not contribute to public interest. The court has ruled that such information does not warranted public disclosure. Mosley versus News Group newspaper. Here's the relevant case law. I was mentioned there over there. The page number 15. Mosley versus News Group newspaper. The judgment is this: the High Court held that the publication of details about Max Mosley private sexual activities violated his privacy rights. The court found to no legitimate public interest in disclosing such intimate details. The relevance of this the judgment with our case is that demonstrates that the intimate details of public figures' lives are protected under privacy rights with no automatic public interest justification for publication.
It's the very clear and relevant case. Right, the relevance of the right.
Yes, sir. Page number 8, public figures. Although CTP is a public figure, his private life is entitled to protection. This public curiosity about this private affairs does not justify infringing his privacy rights. Von Harmer versus Germany, 2004. Here's the case law I mentioned over there. Page number 15. Von Harmer versus Germany, 2004. The judgment of this case is that the European Court of Human Rights ruled in favor of the Princess Caroline and Monaco, stating that her privacy was violated by the publication of photos depicting her daily life activities. The court stressed the protection of private life under Article 8 ECHR. The relevance of this case is that reinforces the notion that public figures have a right to privacy in their personal lives, bolstering CTB's argument for the injunction.
What do you mean by the word injunction?
My lord, we want to injunction on that news group paper company that they were not published any other person any famous person's private life on her channel or a newspaper.
So is the right remedy or the fine or the penalty on the newspaper is the right remedy?
Sir,
According to you, is the right remedy for that is you can stop or you can penalize that newspaper, you can impose the penalty on that newspaper, or you can take the injunctions on the court to stop the newspaper will not further exploitation or any organization. What do you think?
Injections for the engines and the high and also the damages. Page number 6. There's here's the third legal issue. Two.
There is a whole issue that who answers the are you ready for the next issue?
So proceed the book. Proceed the case.
The house will be a
Respected non judge, can I proceed?
Yeah.
My name is Mohammad Saad. I am counsel for complainant side. Public interest.
What do you mean by the word public interest?
उर्दू में बता दूं.
Yeah. Public interest.
Does the publications of the affairs details
The council are asking the meaning of public interest. It can mean Urdu or English. It can mean. You can take the test on your full concept.
सर पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट जिसमें लोग उस चीज जिस चीज में इंटरेस्ट लेते हो तो does the publications of affair details serve a legitimate public interest that outweighs CTB privacy rights?
That is the public interest.
Yes, sir. Page number, sir. Page number 8.
Okay. Whether the petition of the affair indicates to have a legitimate public interest
Public,
that outweighs the private bias.
sir, page number 8.
You want page number 8?
Page number 8, sir. Public figures.
Okay.
Although CTB is a public figure, his private life is entailed a protection. The public curiosity about his private affairs does not justify infringing.
Do you have any reasoning or any logic without the law, without the principle to support your plan? Any logic, any reason that you can say that my client rights was violated, like under section 8, section 10, and article 8 and 10, these are the law. Do you have any other supportive reason to make sense that his rights were violated, rights were violated by the newspaper, and he was blackmailed by his girlfriend?
Suggestions of blackmail. There is a
Okay, proceed with whatever is in your mind, you can say.
this case Hanover versus Germany 2004 protection against blackmail. Page number 8, sir. Sir, 15, sorry.
The judgment, the European Court of Human Rights ruled in favor of Princess
Guide me. Case you are reading.
Sir von Hanover versus Germany.
Which can
Sir judgment, the European Court of Human Rights ruled in favor of Princess Caroline of Meno- Menoka. कैसे भी करके इसको पढ़ना है साइड हो जा भाई आगे मेरी हंसी हो रही स्टार्टिंग डेट हर प्राइस
ऑनलाइन देख लो खुद से मिल जाएगा विकिपीडिया
ये बंदा गुस्सा आगे उधर चला गया आप इस चीज में पढ़ने के बाद उसे ऊपर भी खड़क दी है इसको खड़क दी The European Courts of Human Rights ruled in favor of Princess, page number 15, sir. Starting date, her privacy was violated by the publications of photos depicting her daily life activities. The court stressed the protection of private life under Article 8 ECHR. Relevance reinforce the nation, the public figures have a right to privacy in their personal lives, bolstering CTB arguments for the injunction.
relevant to the article 8 are
No, sir. Sir, the issue number 3, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir.
these are the relevant question after number 1 are number 2.
3, sir. सर पेज नंबर 8।
रफी अली नंबर आवाज आ रही है आप लोगों को? नदी सिराज अली रफी के अगर आप लोगों को आवाज आ रही है फाइनली या आप लोग मैसेज ड्रॉप करें। सिराज अजीज मोहम्मद रफी कैसे पता चलेगा कि आप लोग क्लास में हैं? फाइनली अपने आप को अनम्यूट करें या
सर पेज नंबर 8। प्रोटेक्शन अगेंस्ट ब्लैकमेल। पेज नंबर 8 सर। प्रोटेक्शन अगेंस्ट ब्लैकमेल। Suggestions of blackmail, sir.
What do you mean?
Sir, this is only suggestion.
From your side?
Yes, sir.
No.
From my side, sir.
No. I mean, किस चीज जा रही है? सजेशन आप किसको दे रहे हैं? सजेशन आप दे रहे हैं?
Sir, वो थॉमस।
Kindly read it.
There is significant against that Amobijan Thomas may be attempt to blackmail CTB. The court must protect individuals from such coercion and exploitations.
There is a significant suggestion that emoji Thomas may be attempted to blackmail CTB. Not the word whether maybe. It means that you are thinking on her maybe she blackmails.
Sir, possibility.
Possibility.
Yes.
You are not sure. Are you sure? Do you have any evidence regarding this that she blackmailed you?
Sir, this case ZAM versus CF.
This is the case now. That is what I am asking. That if you
No,
have
sir,
a
no.
party, the commerce, whatsoever government name. So, do you have any evidence?
No, sir.
regarding
I have no
that she
evidence.
blackmailed you? She is not with the party.
No, sir, I have not evidence.
It means you are alleging on her that she may be blackmailed. What do you mean by maybe?
Possibility, sir.
What do you mean by possibility? You should be sure of that. You have the evidence. You have the confirmation regarding the news. Do you have any evidence regarding that you are alleging on the newspaper that the newspaper has violated your right? How you can say that newspaper violated your right? आपने पार्टी बनाई, आपने पार्टी तब बनाते हो जब आपको मसला होता है। आपको उससे क्या मसला था न्यूज़ में?
सर उसमें हमारे क्लाइंट की वो जो थी पर्सनल लाइफ की जो उसकी ट्यूट की थी उसके साथ।
पर्सनल लाइफ को क्या बताइए?
सर उसके जो भी अफेयर्स थे उसके हवाले से उसने जाती जिंदगी में घुसने की कोशिश।
क्या क्या
सर
सवाल है
उस पे उसने ये आर्टिकल दिया कि जो उसका अफेयर है वो मशहूर एक्टर्स के साथ चल रहा है। मतलब
ये काम दिया
सर ये न्यूज़ वालों ने।
न्यूज़ वगैरह में दिस इज द एविडेंस।
यस सर।
इस चीज का ये न्यूज़ पेपर का एविडेंस है कि उसने आपकी विदाउट योर कंसेंट विदाउट योर टेकिंग परमिशन he shared your personal information on the
newspaper.
This is that newspaper is the real evidence for it.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
सर केस ZAM versus CFW. To support my argument, sir.
Refer this case law of where, and you can elaborate state law. हमारे भी चीज नहीं लग रहा आते हैं फाइनली रेस्पॉन्स करें अली लेवल सीट अली सिराज अली आप लोग एक्शन मार्क किए जाओगे जब तक आप प्रॉपर रेस्पॉन्ड नहीं करोगे और एक्टिव मिला सिराज अली नॉट ओके आप ये बताएं आप सुन रहे हैं हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं सिराज अली अली लेवल
Sir, page number 16. The case relevance of ZAM versus CFW 2013 EWHC. The case of ZAM versus CFW 2013 EWHC 662 QB is particularly pertinent to the present case as underscored the court approach to balancing privacy rights against freedom of expressions and the protection from harassment. In ZM versus CFW, the court granted an injunction to protect the claimant's privacy, emphasizing the service emotional distress and reputational damages that could result from the publication of sensitive information. This precedent is highly relevant because it demonstrates the judiciary's recognitions of the need to protect individuals from the distressing consequences of invasive media actions. Even when balanced against the principle of free speech, the judgment is ZM versus CFW reaffirms that courts are willing to issue injunctions and award damages to safeguard an individual's privacy and well-being from precedent and harmful publications. By invoking this case, the claimant strengthens an argument that the repeated and with widespread disseminations of sensitive personal information by the Sun constitutes not only a breach of privacy but also harassment meriting judicial intervention and compensation. Yes, rights.
So kindly let the council elaborate the word harassment and how the use the word harassment.
Sir, page number 12. Legal statute. Protection from Harassment Act 1997. Section 1, sir. Prohibition of harassment.
And very well after section 1 of the protection harassment. I'm asking the question regarding harassment with your case. How you can say, okay, I totally understand that the newspaper has violated your personal life, like the shared your news, the shared your personal life without your consent on the newspaper. Can you guide me or assist me regarding harassment? How
Sir, sir,
Subsequent.
subsequent publication after legal notice. City B, sir. City B.
The newspaper,
Yes, sir.
how you can connect this with the hierarchy.
This relationship, if disclosed, would not only impact his personal and family life but also his public reputations and career.
That officer, you or your own officer can explain me how the harassment, okay, you have the two issues. I submitted it to one issue, I can analyze or whatsoever. That officer, you have to elaborate the harassment and the harassment is good. I will be satisfied from your own. Falsely or maliciously alleged under form, whatever her name. So even she doesn't blackmail you, she has no email, any evidence regarding her. So it may be that harassment is a word that is written down on the petition. It's not in the real. You are the one can explain. You can also, you can take a sodium. मेरा सवाल ये है, देखिए जैसे कि आपने अपनी केस के अंदर न्यूज के साथ साथ आपने पार्टी बनाया था उनकी गर्लफ्रेंड, उस गर्लफ्रेंड को आपने इल्जाम लगाया था कि उसने आपको ब्लैकमेल किया, लेकिन आपके पास कोई सबूत नहीं है, तो मैं कैसे मान सकता हूँ ब्लैकमेल किया? पहली बात, चलिए वो खत्म हो गया। इसी तरह आपने एक लिखा है कि राइट्स की वायलेशन नहीं मैं मानता हूँ, you have the plenty of precedent, plenty of relevant things. लेकिन मुझे ये बताएं कि harassment कैसे की है न्यूज के अंदर में आया?
Yes, I mean, there are after subsequent publication, with the subconduct for subsequent, give the same has been conducted. With the definition say is that have been the publication, subsequent publication of God, which is leading to the truth, saying those are these harassment we have had. And it
Explain me what harassment and the question regarding harassment. I will be satisfied with you. Ready?
वही पढ़ लो, वही पढ़ लो। May I proceed, sir? Page number 9, sir. The climate contends that these continuous and invasive action by the sun have caused significant physiological harm and distress, justifying a claim of damages. The Protection from Harassment Act 1997 was established to prevent such repeated conduct that amount to harassment, and the claimant's clause exemplifies this as he has been subjected to ongoing public humiliations and mental anguish. Consequently, the claimant seeks appropriate remedies, including damages for the substantial harm suffered as a direct result of the son's actions.
Can take the help from your teacher that will guide in around the harassment and harassment connected to your issue. My last question I will now.
The claimant contents, sir, page number 9. The claimant contents that these continuous and invasive action by the sun have caused significant uh, psychological harm and distress, justifying a claim for damages. The Protection from Harassment Act 1997 was established to prevent such repeated conduct that amounts to harassment.
Any prevent certificate conduct that amounts to harassment.
Sir, Absence Publications Act 1959 and second Protection from Harassment Act 1997.
There is no line is a word of harassment and you have categorically mentioned in your memorial that a continuous action, continuous conduct of any person which can be because we can say that it can be the harassment under the protection from harassment and any resources. Do you have any case law regarding that in which a proper judge like that principle laid down? अगर वन इशू नंबर 2 आप बताना है ठीक है ये बाकी जैसे जैसे आपने चीजें स्टार्ट की तो आपने मैं तो आपको तीन को रिव्यू करता आप लोग ने अपना सादिया सॉरी राजिया अच्छे तरीके से एक चीज आपने इश्यूज को किया था आप आए हैं आपने बताया है कि इस इशू को ये लॉ डील करता है, जिस तरह आर्टिकल 8 आपने शुरू में बताया था ECHR का, फिर उसके रिलेवेंट एलिमेंट्स बताई थी। अच्छा, जब भी इधर आओ तो एक ये चीज, ये दिस वाज द परफेक्ट साइड फ्रॉम द केस लॉ एंड द रिलेवेंट स्टेट। मैंने बीच में साहब से सवाल किया था, एनी थिंग व्हिच इज एक्सेप्ट फ्रॉम द लॉज एंड द केस लॉज, जो आपकी लॉजिक्स, जो आपकी रीजन उस केस के ऊपर। मैंने आपसे पूछा था कि भाई आप इसमें आते ये बताएं कि सर जो मीडिया है उसने आपको ब्लैक, आप उसके ऊपर जो इल्ज़ाम लगा रहे हो ना, तो इल्ज़ाम लगाने के लिए कोई रीजन होनी चाहिए आपके पास, कोई लॉजिक्स हो जो इट मेक सेंस कि वाकई में आप बात सही कर रहे हैं। अब एक चीज उधर ही खारिज हो गई जब मैंने इनसे पूछा साथ से कि क्या उस खातून ने, मैंने कहा आप, वो खातून ने वो किया है ब्लैकमेल, तो ये कहते हैं मे बी। अब ये वर्ड ऐसा था, मैंने तो सवालिंग में आज मैंने बहुत क्वेश्चनिंग आप दोनों से की इस वजह से, ताकि आपको मैं चेक कर सकूं टेम्परामेंट। और ओवरऑल यू वेंट वेरी वेल, beyond my expectation, literally. I'm honestly speaking, I'm very impressed from each of you, each of the team। और अबू बकर की ये जो असिस्टेंस थी आपको प्रोवाइड कर रहे थे अगेन एंड अगेन, इट वाज गुड। बाकी पोडियम पे इट वाज फर्स्ट टाइम बीच में आप लोग एक दूसरे को कर रहे, वो खैर है, इट इज फर्स्ट टाइम डेली। राजिया सही जा रही थी, उसकी रीजन पता क्या थी? कुछ कर सकते हैं कि सर वी हैव ओनली 2 or 3 इश्यूज, वो बताते हैं, देन मैं प्रोसीड विद माय आर्गुमेंट, देन कोर्ट इजाजत देती तो आप जाते हैं। अच्छा ये होता है आप कोर्ट को बताओ कि योर ऑनर, I am on the issue number 1 on which I will briefly explain you, I will categorically elaborate the case law and the relevant provision of issue number 1, I will represent the issue number 1। तो वो जज समझ जाता है कि भाई इशू नंबर 1 की जितनी चीजें आपने बताई, ठीक है ना, वो अच्छा था, वो आप उस तरह जा रही थी। एक चीज थी, केस चंद थे, थोड़ा टाइम था, लेकिन एक बड़ा मजा आया मुझे, अच्छा हुआ आप लोगों ने बड़ा अच्छा इसमें किया था। बहुत लगता है, इतना लॉ लगता है, इतना लॉ लगता है। चलिए अब भी अच्छा था। मगर चलिए अभी तो ये आप क्लास का था, मैं अभी मूड को कराऊंगा ना अपना वर्कशॉप, उसमें एक एक चीज बताने वाली है। अभी जिस तरह आप इधर खड़े थे ना स्टार्टिंग में, यूर कंपोज, इट वाज गुड, क्योंकि इधर मेन जज था। अब जब इंटरनेशनल या नेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन में जाते हो ना, वहाँ हाल भरा हुआ होता है, क्लास भरी हुई होती है, आपको लोग देख रहे होते हैं। एट दैट टाइम आपने बिल्कुल एक फॉर्मल स्पीकर की तरह खड़े होना अच्छे तरीके से। आपका लेफ्ट पे राइट पे जो वो है ना, उसको आपने हंसाना सताना नहीं है, ठीक है ना। और कोई ऐसी उस वक्त कोई, अभी आप लोग ना अच्छा था, ठीक है, द फर्स्ट टाइम, नो इशू। सेकेंडली, अगर अबू बकर ही इज द रिसर्चर, ही वांट टू असिस्ट यू, ये आपको डायरेक्टली कान में बात नहीं कर सकता। नहीं समझ में नहीं भी आए ना, इन नेशनल और इंटरनेशनल मूड कोर्ट कंपटीशन यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड। जी
पावर सिस्टम बहुत ही ये बैठा है सिस्टम, और ये उस अगर साथ जाते हैं तो उसका अलग होता है। ये हमारा बैंक है, दूसरा ओपोनेंट है, और ये दरमियान में रखा सबसे पास थोड़ा साइड पे अंदर पीछे करा हुआ है। अगर मसला और देखिए बात करें
वैसे ही करता है आप, क्योंकि आप उसको डिविएट नहीं करते। आप पीछे बैठे होते हैं ना, आप आते हैं तो चिट रखी, चिट रख के चले गए, या पीछे खड़े हैं या बैठ जाते, इस तरह होता है।
प्रॉपर रिपोर्ट होती है।
हाँ, और वो जज आपसे कहीं से भी सवाल कर सकते हैं राजा, मैंने जो सवाल किए हैं विद इन यूर मेमोरियल, भाई ये क्या था, ये क्या था, ये क्या था। और एक और चीज, दिस वाज द मेजर, आई कैन से दैट मेमोरियल के अंदर एक बड़ा मिस्टेक थी बड़ी। कभी भी जब भी आप केस लॉ लिख रहे हो ना, आप आर्ग्यूमेंट्स पे आए हो, आर्ग्यूमेंट्स पे आप आए हो, आपने ये केस लॉ मेंशन किया, इसको आपने आगे एक्सप्लेन किया, ओके दैट्स गुड। जब जज साहब कहे ना कि काइंडली कैन यू mention the principle laid down in this judgment, or what were the main reasons in what were the main judgment, then आप उसको ना judgment provide करें। मैं बैलेंस के थ्रू उसको कहेंगे we have the copy of this case law। आपके पास उस केस की कॉपी होनी चाहिए। अभी तो ये छोटे लेवल पे चीजें थी, तो उस तरह कुछ चीजें खैर है, लेकिन कुछ अरसे के बाद हमने जब इंट्रा कराएंगे ना, उसमें फिर छोटी छोटी चीजों का ख्याल रखना। यस, अलग अलग। हाँ, उसको आपने फिर जहाँ जहाँ आपकी जो रिलेवेंट क्वेश्चन है ना, उसको आपने हाईलाइट करना है। इसको कहना है कि ऑन पेज नंबर 3 वी हैव द मेन प्रिंसिपल लेट डाउन बाय द ऑनरेबल जो भी कोर्ट है, तो जज समझ जाएगा। आपके एक एक चीज के नंबर होते हैं। हम जब जजिंग करते हैं ना, तो 5-6 पॉइंट्स होते हैं कि बस थोड़ा इसके बाद करते हैं। आप लोग को ये बताना, ये तो बार बार चीजें नहीं होती। एक आज आप पोडियम पे आए हो ना, आप लोग सीखे हो। लिटरली मैं अगेन एंड अगेन साथ से राजिया से क्वेश्चनिंग इस वजह से कर रहा था तो मुझे पता चले कि भाई आप स्ट्रेस को किस तरह हैंडल करते हो, और कॉन्फिडेंट आपसे शैटर तो नहीं हो रहा, और आप मैनेज किस तरह कर रहे हो। तो मुझे एक चीज बड़ा वेंट वेल, यू आर वेरी गुड स्पीकर राजा, वेरी गुड, कैन बी। अच्छा, आपको थोड़ा जस्ट पॉलिश करने की जरूरत है। एक और चीज, जब स्टार्टिंग में आप आई थे तो आपने पढ़ना नहीं है यहाँ। आप जो फैक्ट्स जो ना, आपको फिंगर टिप्स पे याद होने चाहिए। आप जब आइए, एक फैक्ट यहाँ से पढ़ा, तो जज साहब को आई कांटेक्ट करें, उसको लगे कि आपको वाकई में है। तो साथ आपके पार्ट ये था कि जब आप आए तो आप बिल्कुल इस तरह हो गए थे कि पढ़ने लग गए थे। पढ़ना नहीं है। हाँ, बस देखा, पढ़ा, आई कांटेक्ट भी करना है, 1-2 लाइन पढ़ी, आगे आई कांटेक्ट करना। आर्ग्यूमेंट्स की जब बारी आए ना, तो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स के टाइम आप बस ये आपके सिर्फ नोट्स या चीजें सिर्फ उसके लिए होनी चाहिए कि मेमोरियल, इसलिए कि जस्ट टू जज को असिस्ट करने के लिए आपके दिमाग में और फिंगर टिप्स पे होने चाहिए। गेट इट। बाकी चीजें इट वेंट वेरी वेरी वेल, बियॉन्ड माय एक्सपेक्टेशन। यस, दे विल कम। आई, हाँ हाँ, ठीक है। उसके बाद अली तुराब, आप, मोहम्मद खान एंड आप। देखें, ये आपकी असाइनमेंट दी, आप लोगों ने इधर आके मुझे 5-1 मिनट केस के ऊपर ब्रीफ करना है। नहीं करोगे, मैं आपके, आप लोग समझते हो ना एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज के ये नंबर नहीं है, मैं आपके असाइनमेंट में डिटेक्ट करूंगा नंबर, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट। बताया गया था, मैंने खुद कहा था अली, मैं करूंगा बीइंग ए टीचर, मैं बीइंग ए टीचर आपके नंबर लगाऊंगा उधर। मेरी जो क्लास में एक बच्चा रेगुलर आता है, आप नहीं आते, तो मैं नंबर डिटेक्ट करूंगा क्या? आप लास्ट क्लास में थे, वो अपना, आप लास्ट क्लास में थे जब ये टास्क दिया था। उसके बाद आपने मुझसे कांटेक्ट किया, उसामा, आपने किया था ना? आपको एक इशू आ रहा था, आपने मुझे मैसेज किया कि सर गाइड करें, मैंने किया, आपको बताया। आपने मुझे मैसेज किया, अबू बकर को मैसेज किया। आपके पास थोड़ा टाइम है, मुझे 5 मिनट एक्सप्लेन करनी है जज। अली, आप, एहसन एंड मोहम्मद खान। मोहम्मद खान, जो जितना समझ में आ रहा है ना, उतना आके, मैं कोई क्वेश्चनिंग नहीं करूंगा, जितना भी समझ में आता है इसके इखलास से मुझे आगे इधर 2 मिनट ब्रीफ करो, बस बाद में चले जाओ। अब अपने नंबर लगवा लो, बजाय कि आप लोग आओ ही ना, प्रेजेंट ही ना करो, जो भी समझ में आती है बात।
अरे फॉर्मल तो इसकी जो मॉर्निंग लिखा होता है बैक साइड पर जी। अरे फॉर्मल तो जिसका वही लिखा होता है उसका पता है वैसे ही देखिए प्लेन।
इनका बड़ा ख्याल रखना पड़ता है। तो ladies, you will get to on the and take the podium and start.
आप सर शुरू में चार्ज होगा, शुरू में चार्ज होगा। सर असल में हमने जो शुरू में कहते हैं उसको हमने प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया। अच्छा ये तो yes sir. Okay sir. My name is Danish Sharif and with me is Osama bin Heather and Your Honor, before giving the facts, I have a little bit background of a person named Ryan Riggs.
Yes, please.
Your Honor, CTB, known as Ryan Riggs, had been involved in similar controversies before this case. He had a reputation of being a serial offender and had been accused of infidelity on multiple occasions. CTB, it is actually name. It is a name of Ryan Riggs, given by I don't remember his name.
Okay,
Name of Ryan Riggs. He was
about the company regarding him.
yes. Sir.
What was the background?
Ryan Riggs had been involved in similar controversies before this case.
What were? Who didn't get involved?
Sir, वो आगे explain किया.
Okay.
He had a reputation of being a serial offender and had been accused of infidelity on multiple occasions. In fact, he had previously taken out super injection to silence the other women who had threatened to reveal their relationship with him. In 2009, he obtained a super injection to prevent the media from being reporting on a alleged affair with the reality TV star Imogen Thomas. This is the same Imogen Thomas who was involved in the 2011 case that led the CTB. Yeah, the evidence of sir, which evidence, which kind of evidence, like which line you are asking for?
He has a relationship with
Yes, yes, sir. We have evidence, sir.
Can you provide? Explain everything.
यार इतने ओन में दिखेगा ना. Yes, sir. I can provide it.
Just tell me that on this and this date,
On 12th of February 2011, according to the newspaper of UK, the
you are representing the home, you are representing the state, and you are representing the Thomas.
I am representing the newspaper.
You are representing the newspaper.
Yes.
Okay.
According to the British newspaper, the Sun on 12th February 2011, Ryan Riggs was he was in a relationship with his brother's wife, which led his brother divorce. The Sun newspaper. It was with his consent. Because after that news, he did not took any action.
And after my question regarding that, if you are representing the newspaper, that name is Sun newspaper,
Yes.
so you would have provided the information of his and his whole family or his personal relationship on the newspaper without his consent. So you think this is the legal?
Yes. According to the section 10 of ECHR, it is freedom, European human right, European Convention human right,
Commission.
Commission,
European
Commission human right.
Are you sure about convention or commission?
I read convention.
I read that somewhere in the commission. Who is right? You are.
European Convention.
ESR contains that means that European convention.
It is written in
Then, somewhat.
under the prayers. It is written under the prayers in the last page.
So I'm not sure about that. No, there is no
You might.
word say that.
Your Honor. Okay, Your Honor. You might be right, but in my knowledge,
Are you sure about that word?
it is conviction. Yes, it is a conviction.
Know the basic documents, right? You will not be aware of the documents, right?
I am aware. It is European conviction. Yes.
Proceed.
Thank you, sir. Giggs' history of plundering and his use of legal tactics to silence his accuser led to the yes.
What are your issues?
Before coming to the issues, I want to provide some facts.
Okay.
Ryan Giggs is a famous football player.
he had an affair with a woman named Imogen Thomas. He tried to stop the Sun newspaper from publishing the story of his affair. He went to court and asked for an injunction to stop the newspaper from printing the story. The court said no and refused to give him the injunction. This meant that the Sun was allowed to publish the story of Ryan Riggs' affair.
Timothy Thomas, the girlfriend of Ryan Riggs,
Yes,
not the CBT.
it is the same thing. They both are. CTB is the name of Ryan Riggs.
Okay.
No.
Ryan Riggs, the same person.
Yes,
She is the girlfriend of Ryan.
yes,
You have posted in newspaper about the relations for the affair of these couple.
yes, yes.
सवाल हमको सुना है मैं कहना चाहता हूँ
जी जी
पूरा उसमें कानून को सुनने मैं एक बात कर रहा हूँ और आप लोग बात करना जवाब बिल्कुल कानून सुनने को नहीं कानून के कारण
ठीक है सर।
की तरह कॉन्फिडेंस को आप ओपीएम पर खड़े हैं अपने को कॉन्फिडेंट है
ठीक है सर।
स्टेटमेंट कर देंगे अगर आप डिलीट करें
ठीक है सर।
कन्वेंशन नहीं एक नाम को करार लगा के आप प्लीज ले लीजिए
ठीक है सर।
ये अपनी बताएं ये जो कानून का जो अफेयर था हमने पेपर के ऊपर तो किया था पब्लिश किया था के रिलेशनशिप के बारे में वो कंसर्न से था या नहीं उसी का हाँ या ना
नो
नो सो इट मींस कि आपने किसी इंसान की सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट को उसकी प्राइवेट लाइफ को प्राइवेसी को उसकी जो राइट is given under that convention which you have mentioned earlier and also in the human rights जो कि बाइंडिंग है इंडिया के ऊपर तो आपने उन रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस की वायलेशन की आपको तो पनिशमेंट होनी चाहिए आपका कैनल में मत कर दूंगा आप कैनल ऊपर में हेवी फॉल पेनल्टी लगाऊंगा
सर ये तब होगा जब बंदा फेमस नहीं होगा। वो एक फेमस पर्सन था और फेमस पर्सन की प्राइवेसी बहुत कम होती है।
ठीक है सर ये को आपने आर्गुमेंट किया है
यस सर।
ये फेमस बंदा है उसकी कोई इज्जत नहीं है उसकी कोई रेस्पेक्ट नहीं है
सर वो ऑलरेडी अपना जो है रिलेशन जो होता है उनका वो शेयर करते हैं सोशल मीडिया से।
आप भी कह रहे हैं कि जो फेमस पर्सन है कि उनकी स्टार होता है इसका कोई राइट नहीं हमारा राइट रॉन्ग
उसका बहुत एक महदूद हद तक होता है सर।
मैं भी कहता हूं मेरे काम आपका आम इंसान है इसके राइट है
जी
अगर कल को वो किसी का कत्ल करता है सदा की जैसे
ऐसा नहीं
क्यों नहीं जब राइट सबके लिए इक्वल है ये चीज इक्वल क्यों नहीं है उसकी भी फैमिली है उसकी भी पर्सनल लाइफ है वो जो चाहता है वो कर सकता है अगर फेमस हो गया डजंट मीन कि आप उसके राइट को वायलेट करें
सर। लेकिन यहाँ पे जो है प्रोफेशनल जो है जर्नलिज्म की गई है यहाँ पे कोई वायलेशन नहीं की गई।
आप जर्नलिज्म या उसकी जो रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटी के अंदर इसलिए ये काम है कि जो स्टार होगा उसके बच्चे हो जाएंगे उससे हम वी हैव द पर्क्स एंड प्रिविलेजेस ऑन दोस स्टार एंड दोस सेलिब्रिटी हम जो चाहे वो कर सकते हैं लैंड काउंसिल आपकी स्टेट में छोटी सी ये जो से आपको कोई केस होगा नहीं आप कह रहे हैं कि जो स्टार हैं सेलिब्रिटीज हैं उसकी कोई राइट नहीं ऐसे राइट नहीं कौन लिखा हुआ
सर ये मैं आपको सर एक मिनट बताता हूँ। सर अंडर द कंक्लूजन पेज नंबर 2 अंडर द नंबर 1 पब्लिक फिगर्स number 2 sorry number 2 the court will balance the right of privacy against the right of freedom of expression considering the specific circumstances of each case.
what will
सर इसमें उसकी प्राइवेसी का ख्याल रखा जाएगा लेकिन फ्रीडम भी कोर्ट जो मीडिया की है उसको जी
जो
सर।
है वो कहते हैं कि इंसान इज्जत को आप उनके मल्टीपल प्राइवेट आप ये कह रहे हैं कि भाई एक स्पेसिफिक सर्कमस्टेंसेस में सेकंड लाइन के बाद कोर्ट को ग्रांट करेगी क्या कोर्ट की जजमेंट है इसको में ग्रांट किए हो
Yes, we have similar cases. Um, yes. Yes. Sir, in the case of Reynolds versus Time newspaper, page number one, in the last supportive cases. Case Reynolds versus Time newspaper, 1999. Basically, the court ruled in favor of the Times and newspaper.
What was the maybe
Facts. You are asking for facts.
no, I'm not asking about the fact. I'm asking about the reasoning. The judges gave in that case.
The reason was the media has right to report on the matters of public interest, even if it criticizes the public figures.
But in the first line, the media can post
Media has right to report.
public interest. How I was what do you mean that word public?
Sir, it is public interest mean the news which is in interest of public.
So it means a person his private life is a public interest. It means he has girlfriend is a public property. It
He-
means his feet and everything concerning the public property are the public interest. How you can justify this argument?
Sir, first he announced her as his girlfriend.
A newspaper or any TV channel or any social media can say that according to your regulatory body by the UK government undergoing categorically are mentioned that a TV channel cannot post those material which is against sovereignty of the state. One thing. Second thing is that which cannot affect those people or those personal life, which can be of Insta or it can be of any normal living person. Thirdly, that content cannot be shared, which can affect anyone's life. Okay, now the public interest it means any news which can say that you can say that a prime minister came at his state for the inauguration of this and this. This can be the public interest. It can that post can be the public interest. It doesn't mean that you can damage the personal life of anyone and you can say that this is the personal life, this is the public interest.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is in the circumstances where the person who is a celebrity or when his past life is innocent or he is not guilty of anything, but he was before this case he was also a philanderer, and that means
बात कर रहे हैं कि आप लाइफ के लिए अगर
no sir, ये एक मैं जनवरी कह रहा हूँ, नहीं ये लिखा नहीं हुआ जनवरी।
आप जो relevant property segment करें, इसमें जैसा क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
सर उसमें जज साहब ये कहना चाहते हैं कि मीडिया को जो है राइट है वो किसी को मतलब
Do you have the regulations or do you have the procedure of media? ये कह सकते हैं ये जैसे आपके पास पड़ी आपने देखी
सर रिपीट करें क्वेश्चन मुझे थोड़ा।
आपके पास मीडिया के लॉज हैं जो कि ये बताते हैं कि डू एंड डोंट आप क्या कर सकते हैं क्या नहीं कर सकते?
Sir, in the last page, under the prayers, we have written sir, ये इसमें main arguments. Okay. They have the right to report on matters of public interest. The public had right to know about the private lives of public figures. The injunction was unfair restriction on their ability to report the news. The court should not protect public figures from scrutiny. These are the main arguments, and I have now supportive cases. May I provide you some? Mosley versus News Group paper, 2008. May I provide you the facts about this case? Next, Mosley, a former Formula One boss, was involved in a sex scandal. The News of World published a story about it, and Mosley tried to sue for a breach of privacy. The court ruled that the newspaper had the right to publish the story as it was in the public interest. Yes. Yes. May I provide you the supportive argument? This case shown that the public figure can't always claim a privacy right when they have involved in scandals or hypocritical behavior, and that the media has right to report on the matters of public interest when there is a matter of public interest. Sir, he was already a offender, as I told you before the facts. It means you are providing him a safe haven when his past is not innocent. Because
And also you are saying that any public star has no private life, has no right, and media can give a privacy right and they are involved in scandal. So do you think that PDP was in some relationship, was that scandal or that was a personal life?
sir, it was a scandal because it was a relief to its girlfriend. Another case, Reynolds versus the Time newspaper, 1999. The court ruled in favor of the Times, a newspaper, because former Irish Prime Minister Albert Rowan sued that the Times for publishing an article that criticized him. And so the court ruled in favor of the Times, the newspaper. The supportive argument is the media has right to report on matters of public interest even if criticize the public figure. Freedom of expression and public interest matter more than protecting individual reputation.
What is your main prayer?
Main prayer. Your Honor, we have put forward all the facts of that cause of the case. Our only goal is the sincere pursuit of justice in democratic societies. The freedom of media should never be compromised. A celebrity of questionable character should not be allowed to undermine the freedom of media. This is why we argue you to reconsider your original verdict. Freedom of media, it is basically we are talking about the Article 10, in which media has a freedom to express their news or to post anything in their news. This is why we urge you to reconsider your original verdict and rule in favor of media freedom. And we want the honorable court to get us back the payment that our client was charged with charged for no reason. Thanks.
आपके उस पे मैं अगेन कमेंट करूंगा लेकिन नाउ ये अब एक बटन है
दोबारा आएंगे सर।
any new objection इनके पास हो तीन घंटे की और हम बताएंगे
ठीक है
और आपने इनका स्टार्ट एक दिन आपको क्लास पढ़ने के लिए समझ नहीं हमको and attentively you have to listen them and then you have to respond that question and you have to respond that.
जो होता है ना वीडियो वीडियो को फ्रीडम हासिल है उसमें जितना हासिल है डॉक्यूमेंट्स कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट को करवा देगा इसके पर मेरी इबादत तक काजी CAUSE काजी एक्ट जो है इसने कोई प्रोहिबिशन नहीं लगाई डॉक्टरी एक्ट ये बात मैट्रिमोनियल क्लासेस एक्ट में कोई भी डॉक्टरी के ऊपर कोई भी लॉ स्पेसिफिकली डिफाइन नहीं है यूरोप में इसलिए जिले प्रॉपर्टी में एक्सप्रेशन दिया गया उसमें टेंशन ये दी गई कि मॉडल के रिलेटेड जो है टॉपिक्स वो पब्लिकेशन नहीं करती जा सकती इसलिए चीज़ जो इस बंदे ने बात की रेनॉल्ड केस में इसके अंदर जो है डिफेमेशन स्टेटमेंट थी वहाँ पे उसकी प्राउड से रिलेटेड स्टेटमेंट थी इसकी बात है ना इसके डिफेंस साइड नहीं कि इसके फैक्ट्स या गलत बताएं इसके फैक्ट्स ये थे कि डिफेमेशन स्टेटमेंट है वो बंदे ने दी थी अब्यूज ऑफ क्योंकि जो फाइलिंग होता है इस केस ही लगा फैक्ट्स गलत बताया
वो सारे ऊपर आसमानी आर्गुमेंट क्या आपको काम पता है इनमें कोई प्रॉपर कैसा नहीं पता है प्रॉपर प्रॉब्लम नहीं पता है आप इनकी बात करते हैं आपने इनसे जो केस है इसके लिए ठीक है मीडिया के
there is no case law pertaining to hereditary offense in the United Kingdom or in the modern mentioned that you regulate the and process या नहीं के प्रॉब्लम उसमें कहीं भी ये लिखा गया कि डेडिकेशन देना ऑफेंस ठीक है फिर बात है my lord may I start with my control I would like to proceed with the first argument that I have less I would find delivery but there is no evidence of delivery and also there is no law pertaining to this Thank you. counter argument side by side whatever the defendant side has or alleged. Even if they have said that they Jupiter and even UK. And it is evidence in the matrimonial cases that which pertaining to the relationship of husband and wife, there is not a single word committed in adultery as an offense. ये बात करेंगे सर. समझे ना इधर बोला सेकंड वाला जो इस में उनके उसके फैक्ट्स में मतलब बयान थे वो सिर्फ रिलेटेड था डिफेमेशन स्टेटमेंट नॉट एज
Second, second argument.
और अगर जी ने बात की मर्डर केस में कोर्ट शुड नॉट प्रोटेक्ट पब्लिक फिगर ये केस का फैक्ट्स ही नहीं है ये जजमेंट्स दी हुई आपके मुंह पर जजमेंट्स लिखी है क्या सर के पास हमारे पास केस के असाइनमेंट only refer to the page number 14 or 16 उसमें लिखा होगा केस लास्ट नंबर 2 होगा 2 ये the judgment
Honorable Court, as the plaintiff side, as the defendant side counsel said, the argument number one that the CTB attempt adultery, but this is not an adultery. The adultery is not an offense under the UK law or even a Europe law. Or in a Matrimonial Cases Act 1975. And the second argument is that the case Ronald versus News Group, that the facts was totally wrong, that the defendant side as the said. The third one is that the court shall be he present the Mosley versus News Group case, but the judgment is not that as the defendant counsel said. We are mentioned the Mosley versus News Group case law. Our memorial page number 14 or 15. Here there is the judgment on Mosley versus News Group case.
there are reports protecting the rights of individuals who committed suicide mitigation दूसरे वाला था ना मतलब वाला suicide activities
mentioned preventing the submission of radio sportsmen, private activities, citing the need to be protected or as privacy in data. But the support arguing that the
so if you don't question about
And the last one is that he said that the article 10 ECHR freedom of expression, but in the last that protect even some things were mentioned in the article 10 protect the national security, protect the rights and reputations of other people. So it proves that that the news group company was totally wrong. And the defendant side alleged CTB's rights.
defendant side, you take the court case. You can count only these and towards the argument.
Sir, may I start the counter argument? Sir, our opposition said that the case Mosley versus News Group newspaper and their judgment is wrong. But
Judgment is wrong.
As she mentioned.
as you mentioned, it was a wrong judgment.
Sorry.
It is totally right judgment. We can maybe they did not listen very well. We can say it again if they want. We can read it again. Okay, sir. Your Honor, first of all, I'd say that it was not for only for public interest.
After their first people to work out the error. And you will explain that you can counter that argument.
Yes, sir. It was basically it was the adultery. It was not in this case, but it was before this case. He committed crime like that.
Is you were finding out that this is not an offense. So how you can say that it is not an offense?
But it is a big question on his personality.
Of character.
Yes.
Not a question of any legal.
No, no, sir, no, sir. It is a question for in his personality, for his personality.
Is the personality or the character is totally separate from the law? How you can relate that the character is totally irrelevant to your case?
When such person or such personality is characterless, that means they have no right to get any.
It means a person who is आपकी बात से ये लगता है उसका कोई राइट नहीं। एक बंदा जो मार्शल इंटेलिजेंस करता है उसका कोई राइट नहीं। ऐसे ही है।
Yes, sir.
डायरेक्ट कैरेक्टर थोड़ा ढीला सा तो आपने राइट ही चीज है यार।
अच्छा सर।
रिबटल के अंदर जो ये सवाल उठाते हैं उन्हीं के जवाब दिए।
सर बेसिकली हमने क्वेश्चन नोट ही नहीं किया।
आप लोगों ने सामा कैंडिडेट पोडियम
यस
आप लोगों के इश्यूज बढ़ रहे हैं on the correct and right answer from your side. The first issue is that should a public figure like Ryan Gates have the right to keep their private life secret? Question mark. Is your is the issue in your memory? Please explain. That he has the right
Take life, private, or secret or not. Both of them.
It was an issue, then why did he announce her as a girlfriend? It was an announcement. When she became a girlfriend of him, he announced her as a girlfriend. Then why, how can you say that it is a secret relationship?
Now.
Yes, sir. In 2007, she was her girlfriend for only 7 months. In 2007, she was her girlfriend only for 7 months. Then they had a breakup, and then they again, patched up in 2010, and they announced it that we have patched up, and she is a.
I'm asking about the evidence of the relationship and the
Let's see the report here.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't prepare myself as a speaker, so I couldn't write those things. I wrote it.
My question regarding you is that you said that Ryan Hicks, like a public figure, is he has the right to keep the private life secret or not? My question from you. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Why?
Because he is a public figure. Public.
figure.
Yes, sir.
So he has no right. Okay, I get it.
He is.
Second question from you. Does the public have the right to know about the private life of public figure? Yes or no?
Yes.
It means the public has the right to know the each and everything of the public figure.
Yes, sir. Because he is a public figure, as we mentioned earlier. He
is very interesting.
he is not-
and very important. Should the media, like us, and be allowed to publish stories about the private life of public figure? Yes. or not?
They are allowed.
It means any social media, any newspaper has the authority to speak and everything of public figure.
Actually, sorry for interruption, but he forgot to mention something about him. It was not only for public interest, was not published for public interest only. It was a scandal.
Public interest of those public in the relationship of Ryan Hicks with their girlfriend. It is girlfriend.
This is interesting topic, everywhere.
Is that in the public interest or not?
So basically, that news showed the hypocrisy and double standard of city
How
in the public interest.
how keep it alone? I'm asking that in this process, then people are
सर पब्लिक फिगर के राइट है, लेकिन वो बहुत कम है. उनको पता होता है कि मेरी जो लाइफ है.
You have very good followers and people follow you, people get inspiration from you. And now one day at night, at 12 o'clock or 1 p.m., you awake suddenly and you see the post and something about your private life, about your those things which are in your home.
Which I considered it as a private.
It should be posted on social media by us.
Sir, answer is very simple. If my personality or my character is bad, it should be posted on social
Who
media.
will say or who will define that your character is good as well? Public or the group? Who will say?
Sir, basically they will see the background, the background life, and they will judge through it.
Does the law protect public figures from having their private life made public? Yes or no?
Does the law protect public figures from having their private life made public? Yes, sir.
Which article, which right, which statute?
Article 8 ECHR.
Now you are confessing, you are admitting that public figure has a right. And above three issues, you are saying that public figure has no right.
I said no right when he is correct, he is characterless. When the person is characterless, he has limited rights.
What type of limited right? In
Yes, this is
and also I'm very impressed. Your issue.
Sir, he got super injured.